Good afternoon. It's August the 6th, and as you can tell, I'm not in Regina. I'm actually out at Last Mountain Lake. This is the largest lake in southern Saskatchewan. It's 93 kilometers long and about 3 kilometers wide, so very, very, very long and very narrow. And yeah, this is where I'm going to walk today. So I'll just go out here. We're out here visiting some friends. And we'll just see what we can see, because I don't know much about this. I mean, obviously we're not walking the entire 93 kilometer length of the lake. This is in a sort of a resort area here. Collingwood, I think it's called, Collingwood Estates. And I have people who will be walking with me. There they are. Wave to the camera. Yes, there we go. And we're just going to go this way and see what we see. So this is called Collingwood Estates. It's very odd being followed by people, but anyway. So basically prairie over there and lake over here. And it's pretty comfortable today. It's about around 20, I guess. Warm in the sun. I don't know that there's anything too exciting to discover, except, people have, these would be called cabins. In Ontario, they'd call them cottages. Here, people tend to say they're going to a cabin. They have something on the lake. I don't know if there's a path we can get to that's actually right down by the lake or not. I'll find out. But it's just a vacation area. As you can see, a really pretty day. This is about an hour from Regina out to here. That we drove out to Lumsden, turned right, went to Craven, came out here along the lake. And yeah, so this is Saskatchewan outside the city. Now, there's going to be a certain repetition here, because there's only so far I can walk before I have to come back again. Some of them went out on a boat, but I wasn't going to take my camera out on a boat, and I did want to get in the walk, so that's why I decided to come out and do this while I had the chance. Quite different from my usual walks. On the riding side, I have here's one for sale if you're looking for a cabin. On the writing side, I have finished editing all of my... Hello! That's okay. Just startled me.
Sorry about that.
He's friendly. Now I forgot what I was saying. I finished editing all of the stories for Shapers of Worlds Volume 3. I'm actually putting together a group of authors who will be part of a panel at When Words Collide that I'm guest of honor at next week. I got a few of them lined up, so that'll be cool. So, there you go. There's Saskatchewan, the prairie. This is what's outside of Regina. You've got these Collingwood View. We're on Gordon Drive.
Hello.
Hello. Here comes a truck around the corner. Estates Cove. So the question is there a path down there somewhere? I don't know that there is. There is a path here somewhere. We'll walk back again and see where we're going here. There's a path over here somewhere. I met a local dog.
There used to be a public access along this house.
I saw people coming out from this direction.
From here?
Yeah.
Yeah, along from here.
This is my local guide.
Or not. We'll see if it's still here.
Yes. Big dog ran out and said hello in a very enthusiastic, slightly terrifying manner.
Commenting on that.
Like between here.
Can you see the public access?
Ah, yes.
There you go.
Public access to lake. I guess where the sign is. Public access to lake. Oh, I'd like to see you try to bring a vehicle through here. It's not exactly a path, but there's the lake. There, that's better lighting. I should have done that sooner. Here we go. Here's the lake. And there are stairs that go down into that mass of weeds. And thistles, just for good measure.
Well, here, do you want me to go in front of you?
I'll just get by them here.
It's well accessed, apparently.
Yeah, lots of people use this path, I can tell. Here we are on the lake. There's nowhere to go down here, though. Is there? That way. Oh, gulls.
Well, again, there used to be. Should be right along the shore here.
Well, so far I have one person watching me on YouTube, it says. So.
Wait till word gets out how interesting the walk is today.
See the patch of sunlight out there on the water. Very exciting, very exciting. Now, here we go. And I think the path kind of peters out here. It's not exactly a path. It's yeah, but it's more interesting down here. See the surf breaking there on the water. A rookery?
Well, where the birds nest.
Well, I guess this is kind of a path now.
This guy spends too much time walking around the lake.
Well, that's true. So if you're there, say hi. So far I'm only showing one person watching on YouTube. I hope my signal stays strong. There seems to be a good cell phone signal out here. See some farm over there. Of course, we have to repeat all this going back the other way, so while keeping an eye on how far we've come. I don't think there's an alternate path back, so. Path is a little better defined up here. There's been some sort of wheeled vehicles along it. We did see when we came in some people driving around in kind of little golf cart things. We're going to go to this promontory, I think, probably no further than that, and come back. I do have bare legs, so I'm trying to make sure I avoid nettles because they do pop up from time to time. Oh, there's somebody who's there. Hi, Dave. They do seem to be popular out here. We saw two of them as we drove in. It's a big enough body of water on a windy day, you'd get some fairly decent waves out there. In fact, we were hearing a story about somebody who got in trouble on the lake. Stayed out fishing too long in a thunderstorm and ended up stranded on one of the islands overnight. Built a fire, got rescued by the RCMP. Few big boulders around. Of course, all these lakes were glacier formed after the ice retreated several thousand years ago. The melting water carved the valley and left lakes behind. Oh, there's a boat out there, some gulls going by. Boat over there. As you can imagine, it's a major recreation spot here in southern Saskatchewan. Not the easiest thing to walk on, this sand here. I don't know if this is natural sand or if it was trucked in or why there's sand here. It's not exactly the natural thing to find under the ground here. Hi, Elmer. I'm having a hard time reading the notes because of the sun. I can't quite make that second one out there. But if you're watching, I guess you can see it. Well, this is hard to walk on. I think we'll probably stop about here and head back. So, we'll stand on a rock here. Maybe I can see the note there. Out at a lake near somewhere. And the golf carts are everywhere. Anyway, Last Mountain Lake. That's probably far enough because it's just going to be more of the same.
Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm looking at all the little crawdads in the sand here. You see the seagulls.
Oh, yeah.
You know, harvest them, and we find them in our driveway.
It's quite alien.
Yeah, here. This one here.
These are in the sand here. The seagulls pick them up, and there are fish in the lake. Have you said which beach this is at Last Mountain? This is Collingwood Estates. I don't know what the beach is called.
I don't know that the beach actually has a name. This is a protected kind of area, and that's the Bible camp there.
Yeah, we went by that on the way in.
Yeah, and then just past that, the next point is actually the Rowan's Ravine campground.
Right, which I've heard of. So there's a Bible camp over there. I went to a Bible camp at Kenosi Lake when I was a kid, which is pretty much dried up, I think. But let's head back because there's only one way back, and that's the same way we came.
The same way, that's right. Well,
could go through the fields, I guess.
The year that it flooded, we canoed all back in here.
Oh, was that high?
It was that high, yeah.
So is this sand natural or was it trucked in? Well, there's lots of beaches in Saskatchewan where they truck in the sand.
Including Rowan's Ravine. I mean, it was natural too, but...
So the Atlantic Ocean it isn't, but it's bigger than Wascana Lake, which is the one I'm normally walking around. And it's natural, unlike Wascana Lake. So we'll head back. You can see the little resort village up ahead. Oops. Sorry, I just managed to accidentally unplug my microphone there. Oh, and now I got that turned sideways too. There we go. Sorry about that. So I don't know if you heard that, but the beach doesn't really have a name. It is a protected area. And this is natural sand. It's here naturally. I mean, all sand is natural, but this actually originated here, I guess. No, I never have been to the bird sanctuary. I'm aware of it, but I've never been there. So I often get people checking in on me from all over the world. I do like to come out here and say, this is what Saskatchewan really looks like. What you see when I'm walking around Regina, totally artificial. And even this is, because this is cultivated land. And of course, originally this was all natural prairie. There wouldn't have been any trees to speak of, sometimes along a waterway maybe. But yeah, miles and miles, you can see for miles and miles and miles. If you look at the satellite view of Last Mountain Lake, and you can do that online, if you look it up in Wikipedia or whatever, you'll see it's extremely long and narrow. Just a gouge in the earth left over from the melting glaciers. Because we were under, all this part of Saskatchewan, all of Saskatchewan pretty much, was under several hundred meters of ice during the last ice age, or various ice ages. And this is really part of the Capel Valley network, I think. Not necessarily, but anyway, I'd have to look that up again. But the Capel Valley is the most obvious example of that anyway. It has several lakes strung along it. I guess this isn't part of the Capel Valley, but formed by the same process. We'll go back and take a little more walk through the, maybe up the other street around the other part of the resort village up here, before we end up back where we started. Cell phone coverage seems to have been fine. It hasn't given me any warnings of weak access. Lonesome tree. I'm just going to, just in case my focus went off when I poked at that crustacean back there. Hopefully it didn't. But if it did, hopefully I just fixed it. As we come back to the little resort area here, go find our way back up through the public access path. Might be able to go that way. There's a ditch. So probably better to stick to the semi-official path here. Some nice places along here to come out and enjoy your boat. Some good sized ones there. Over here is our access point back up to the resort area. Afraid I left my companions behind, walking at my usual pace. Oddly enough, for living in this area for so long, I very rarely come out to any of the beaches. They're friends, my companions. One of them, actually, it's their place that we're staying at. Just one night. We'll be going back to Regina tomorrow. So how long have I walked here? Only half an hour. So I think to stretch things out, I'll go around this part of the path back here, I think. I wouldn't have known how to find that path down to the lake if I hadn't had them with me, so I've left them way behind though. I'm not sure where they went. We're all heading back to the same place for, it's kind of a little wine club thing, so we're tasting wines and having some pulled pork off the barbecue and all that kind of thing. There's another classic Saskatchewan view with the rolled up hay bales in the foreground. Farms behind that. There's where the dog was that came to say hi. Hopefully he doesn't come out this side as well. Lots of birds around. Yeah, it's a nice getaway. A Weekend in the Country is, of course, a song from A Little Night Music by Stephen Sondheim, which I was in. And the shooting should be pleasant if the weather's not too rough. Happy birthday, it's your present. You haven't been getting out nearly enough. And then everything happens on that weekend in the country. Dead end ahead, so there's no point in going that way. We'll go down this way, which will take us back towards where we started from. So it's going to be a fairly short walk because there just isn't anywhere too much more to go. There come my companions. They took the more direct route. I mean, I could walk on down further than their house, I guess. her house. He's also a guest. Slow children at play. I don't know what they do about the fast children. Weekend in the country. I highly recommend A Little Night Music if you've never seen it. There's the lake again. Seems to be a lot. I guess it belongs to somebody. It's time with his pants. You have to watch the show. There you go. Yeah, it is. It was a good 45 minutes or an hour further than Lumsden. Okay, so this is where we're staying, but I'm going to carry on down further to see what's down here. And then come back. There's one of these. It's not exactly a golf cart, but these little things. Seen a couple of. Somebody's just got a big trailer over there, house trailer, or camping trailer. And Canadian flag on the side of that shed over there. There's an older building from who knows when. It's just a shack. I don't know if somebody stayed in it, like they came out to fish or something, or what that would have been originally. Oh, here's another public access to the lake. Or dogs. They never like it when you walk by their yards. Nice deck there and backyard. Something being built over there. There's even a picnic table down here. I don't know if there's a path or not, but come down here and take another look at the lake. I think this is as far as you can go in this direction. There's no path, so we'll just have to turn around and go back again. But another look at the lake. See, if you go down all the way to the end, you can see the horizon actually. The lake is long enough that the horizon is down there. And the lake continues past that, so it's a good sign of how big it is. Yes, the Bible college is, we drove by it on our way in. It's just, I was pointing the camera at it at one point at the other end of the walk up the lake. That's a nice cabin. I mean, a lot of these are wintry capable. You can live out here in the winter, but That's a long way out here in the winter. And the lake is just a sheet of ice with howling Arctic winds blowing across it. So I think a lot of people probably would not want to winter out here. I think my companions went into the house, but I'm going to carry on. Oh nope, actually they're ahead of me this time. I must have gone by while I was looking at the lake. Take a look at the lake. Yes, Strasbourg Bible Camp, SBC. We noticed it as we came in. I didn't know what it was, but I said, that looks like a Bible camp. And I was right. I smell barbecues and things. I wonder if I go this way, if I could loop around, come back the other way. There's another one of those little carts up there. Well, the one we're staying in, they said it is winterized. They can be there in the winter, but they generally don't because it's kind of miserable out here in the winter. I'm assuming this will loop around unless I see another dead end sign, and I can head back to our cabin in the woods. Not exactly woods, but a bit of a garden there. Looks like corn, maybe. Of course, the prime lots are the ones right up against the lake. Probably these ones back here are cheaper. There's a lot for sale, it looks like. Nothing on it at the moment, but ready to be developed. Another one, lot for sale. I assume this will lead me around eventually over there and I can head back. How long have I been now? 40 minutes should work out about right for an hour. That's running in my head now. Weekend in the country. It's perverted. I think that's the word. It's engraved. Too complicated to explain. Watch it, watch it. I think there is a movie version. Well, it's based on a movie, isn't it? I think so. I think it's based on a movie. But the musical you can probably find, perhaps, streaming somewhere. Or just listen to the soundtrack because it's basically sung through. I don't remember there being too much dialogue. There was some, I think. Yes, I know. I'm down to 10%, so the question is, will I get back before it quits on me? I don't know. I don't know. Probably. I hope so. If I suddenly go away, that would be why. But this will loop me around up here, I think, and then it's just the walk back to... Some harvest has started in Saskatchewan of lentils, and you can actually see a field off there in the distance that's beginning to have the yellow look of incipient harvest. I think this is wheat. Not ready to harvest yet, obviously. This place can't be very big, so I'm pretty sure it's going to loop me around at the end here. Those trees are probably. I can make my way down to the road in front, or else there'll be a path through somewhere. I sure hope so. Oh look, streetlights. We must be right downtown. That's interesting, that little clump of trees there, it's like an island in a sea of wheat. Too bright to read that one. I think there's another comment there, but I cannot read it. I could probably just go through this field here. Maybe not. Can't be sure what you'll run into if you go through a field. I think I would just come over to the other road, but it's actually a, oh, I know what that is. It's a disc golf course is what it is. I'll go down there. It doesn't look like anybody's playing. I knew it was one of the things that was a potential activity here. I didn't know they had a formalized course like this. So yeah, it's frisbee golf. You throw a frisbee, try to get it into these containers here. Now I can read that note. Oh, little night music. Little night music. Oh, there's somebody playing over there. Don't want to get in their way. Don't think I need to go all the way to the end there either, though, so. You can see people over there playing disc golf. There's also an outdoor basketball court there, it looks like. Wouldn't surprise me to see a beach volleyball pit, but I don't see one. I think there's a playground down there at the end too, so I think we're in kind of a park in the park. New one being built. We'll go in behind them here and get on the path over there. Try to cut it a little short so that hopefully my thing doesn't die before I get back. There. Frisbee golf. Oof. I should pay attention to where my feet are, obviously. Oh, and there's some nice benches over here. Oh, and this is a horseshoe pitch. I recognize this because there's a horseshoe pitch that I walk by all the time when I walk along the creek. The Regina Horseshoe Club. That's what these are. I hope there's some way through here. I haven't trapped myself. I thought there was a path behind the houses. I would expect there to be. Maybe I've trapped myself. Still, I'm headed in the right direction, so at some point I'll find a way through. See, this looks like a path. This seems to be the way that the golf cart things come down here. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so I think this will take us up to the road proper. There it is. And the lake again, shining through the trees. Shine on, Last Mountain Lake. Okay, now we'll head on back. Again, there's the lake. Oh, transmission is unstable. So hopefully it stays up. The recording should be fine as long as I get this turned off before the phone dies completely. Otherwise it may not save. But I'm almost back, so probably buffering now if you're watching on YouTube. Sorry about that. It's been really good for the whole walk until right here. "47 minutes, that's a reasonable walk." Another lot for sale. Grass being mowed. This is the end of the park down here, I would think. Down through there. Another one of these little golf carts people use for running around here. I don't know if there's a convenience store or something somewhere. There often is in a place like this. If there is, it's probably way down at the other end that I didn't get to. Always the lake is over there. Here comes a camper. Like the end of the park there. I think up here is where I went out that way to loop around. So not too much further past that'll be where I'm stopping. So a nice walk, a little different. Oh, lots of green grass there. A little different from my usual. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll get it uploaded. I don't know though. I'm not sure I have. If there's Wi-Fi I can get on. They have it. In fact, they have Starlink. The Elon Musk satellite internet service. which they said was very good, very fast, very reliable. Kind of expensive. I was interested to see that. I'd never seen a Starlink satellite receiver, so maybe up here is where I took the loop. Maybe I walked further that direction than I gave myself credit for. Yeah, I did. This was the loop when I went that way to start looping around. So I'd actually gone even further than I thought. Because I remember the AED sign up here. Oh, there's the lake. Getting hungry. I smell barbecue from various places I walk by. It's not too surprising. AED, should you need one. If you need one, you really need one. Barbecue from that house too. Okay, I see the truck that's parked in the driveway where our car's parked, so I'm getting close. There's where I went down and looked at the lake first time by. There's those dogs that barked at me the first time by. Apparently they have not warmed up to me in the interim. Still, not nearly as exciting as that first big dog that ran out at me barking a little ways up here. That startled me in an unpleasant sort of way, even though he turned out to be friendly. There's never a guarantee when a dog comes running at you barking that he's a friendly dog. One hopes that there are people around that have domesticated him well, but you never know. Okay, well, back where I started. So I will stop here. And thanks for walking with me. That was today's walking. Hey, that's not Regina. Here at Collingwood Estates, I think they call it. Lakeshore Estates, something like that. Collingwood, anyway. On Last Mountain Lake. So thanks so much for walking with me. And I probably won't be back tomorrow, but I'll be back Monday.